After a thrilling demolition derby from the World Center of Racing, the up-and-coming stars of the NASCAR Xfinity Series are rolling back into action, this time from the Sin City. The field of 36 drivers invades the Las Vegas Motor Speedway for 300 miles of racing action in the Boyd Gaming 300. And today here on KEMMO on YouTube, we're going to take a look at everything you need to know before the green flag flies from Las Vegas. Let's take a look at your point standings as they left Daytona with 25 races remaining until the playoffs begin. At the top of the scoreboard is the 9 of Noah Gragson, who picked up that win last Saturday, leaving him with 5 playoff points. Second in points, the 11 of Justin Haley, whose Kaulig Racing number 11 has a 21-point lead over the playoff cut line. Third, it's the driver of the number 20, Harrison Burton, whose full-time debut in this series saw him score a solid plus 13 over the cut line. We also have the driver of the number 19, another one of those JGR drivers, and Brandon Jones, who has an 11-point lead over the cut line coming into Vegas. And it's the 68 of Brandon Brown, a little bit of an underdog, but Brown right now finds himself 10 points into the playoffs. And it's the number 39 of Ryan Sieg, another underdog driver who didn't quite have the run he wanted at Daytona. He is still plus 10 to the cut line, even with Brandon Brown. We also have the number 1 of Michael Annett, who had a rough go at Daytona, the track that he was the defending race winner at, but he's still left with another 10-point cushion over the cut line. And it's the driver to number 98, Chase Briscoe, who saw Daytona leave him 9 points above the cut line. In the number 8, it's Jeb Burton, who's only part-time this season, so his one stage win and one playoff point will not keep him in the playoffs after he fails to start at Las Vegas. And for the 07, it's Ray Black Jr., underdog driver for SS Greenlight Racing, has a 4-point lead over the cushion. In the next position, it's the 90 of Alex LeBay, who drove the 36 car last Sunday to a 4-point lead over the cut line. And then it's the number 52 of J.J. Yaley, another underdog showing in these point standings, saw Yaley get a 0-point lead over the cut line, putting him into the playoffs over the driver of the number 7, Justin Allgaier, who picked up a stage win last Saturday. Then in the number 0, it's BJ McLeod, who finds himself in that JD Motorsports ride, only 1 point out of the playoff picture. And for the 78 team out of BJ McLeod Motorsports, Vinnie Miller right now is only 2 points out of a playoff position. And then it's the number 22 of Austin Cindric, who after a rough Daytona start, saw him finish 2 points behind the cut line. He's going to need to have a solid Las Vegas run to race his way in. Now let's take a look at your TV schedule for the Boyd Gaming 300. On Friday, February 21st, 2020, you can catch at 2:30 p.m. practice session number 1 on Fox Sports 2. On Saturday, February 22nd, it's going to be at 1 p.m. Xfinity Series qualifying on Fox Sports 1. And at 4 p.m. on Fox Sports 1, the green flag lays in the 2020 Boyd Gaming 300 from Las Vegas. Now let's take a look at your 36 driver NASCAR Xfinity Series entry list as they will take to the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. JD Motorsports, it's a quartet of Chevy entries. Driving the number 0, it's BJ McLeod. And then for the number 14, rookie Jesse Little. Driving in the number 6, Whataburger Chevy is going to be driver David Starr. And at the wheel of the number 15, once again, is Robbie Lyons. Junior Motorsports, the team that dominated last Saturday at Daytona, sweeping all 3 stages. It's the quartet of Chevy entries. The Pilot Flying J number 1 Chevy is going to see driver Michael Annett. In the Brandt Professional Agriculture number 7, Justin Allgaier. And returning to the Xfinity Series, driving the South Point Hotel and Casino number 8, defending Cup Series Rookie of the Year, Daniel Hemrick. Then driving the True Timber Bass Pro Shops Black Rifle Coffee number 9 Chevy, last Saturday's winner at Daytona, Noah Gragson, your points leader. For our Motorsports, piloting the 002, it's Brett Moffitt, who's running full duty this weekend. And for BJ McLeod Motorsports, it's a trio of Chevy entries. Driving the JF Electric number 5 is going to be driver Matt Mills. And for the number 78, that's Vinnie Miller. And making his NASCAR Xfinity Series debut, driving the Gerber Collision number 99 Chevy, it's going to be driver Mason Massey out of the Truck Series. For SS Greenlight Racing, it's a duo of Chevy entries. The number 07 is going to see driver Ray Black Jr. And at the wheel of the CDA, number 08 is going to be Joe Graff Jr. And for college racing, it's the duo of Chevy entries that will qualify for the race this week. Driving the number 10 Nutrient Ag Solutions ride, it's the melon farmer Ross Chastain who's doing triple duty this weekend. And then in the leaf filter number 11, Justin Haley, who was the only college racing car to take the green flag last Saturday. For MBM Motorsports, it's a duo of Toyota entries. The number 13 will see driver Chad Fincham. In the number 66, the car that Timmy Hill drove to a best career finish last Saturday. This time it's going to be Stephen Light. Phil Gibbs Racing's bringing a trio of fast Toyota Supras to the track with the Monster Energy number 18 seeing driver Riley Herbst. And in the Menards number 19, it's the other Jones boy, Brandon Jones. And in the Ducks Imaging number 20, Harrison Burton looking for that first career win. Richard Childress Racing in the Tax Slayer number 21. Last week's pole sitter from Daytona, the Sauce Boy, Myatt Snyder. And for Team Penske, driving the Money Lion number 22 Ford, Austin Cindric. And for Ryan Sieg Racing, it's a duo of Chevy entries this week, with the CMR Construction number 39 seeing Ryan Sieg. And in the Nevada Motor Network number 93 Chevy, it's going to be Joey Case. For Martin's Motorsports, making their NASCAR Xfinity Series debut, driving the number 44 AAN Chevy, it's Tommy Joe Martins, your team owner. And then for Mike Harmon Racing, it's a duo of patriotic Chevy entries. The number 47 will see driver front row Joe Nemechek, and in the 74, team owner Mike Harmon. And for Jeremy Clements Racing and RepairableVehicles.com, number 51, it's Jeremy Clements. And for Jimmy Means Racing, driving that number 52 Chevy, it's driver J.J. Yaley. Then for Tory Racing Enterprises, at the wheel of the number 61 Toyota Camry, it's driver Timmy Hill. Last Saturday at Daytona set his best career Xfinity Series finish with a third place run. Brandon Built Motorsports, driving the Vero True Social number 68. It's Brandon Brown. And then for Shepherd Racing Ventures, and their return to the track for the Zone RV Racing for Jesus Ministries number 89. It's Landon Castle kicking off his 2020 season. DGM Racing, a duo of Chevy entries with the number 90 seeing driver Alex LeBay out of Canada, and in the number 92, that's driver Josh Williams. Then for Stuart Haas Racing, driving the Ford Performance Driving School number 98 Ford, it's driver Chase Briscoe. Let's take a look at your race stats for the Boyd Gaming 300. The field's going to go for 200 laps for 300 miles around the 1.5 mile Speedway 1, Vegas Motor Speedway. Stage 1 is going to be 45 laps as well as Stage 2. The final stage is going to be 110 laps, and your defending race winner is Kyle Busch, not in the field this week. But don't forget, you can catch the 2020 Boyd Gaming 300 on Saturday, February 22nd, 2020 at 4 p.m. Eastern Time on Fox Sports 1. Thank you guys so much for watching this NASCAR Xfinity Series race preview video. For more racing content, you can click my newest video on the left, the circle in the middle to subscribe, and check out that video on the right. It's one you don't want to miss. You can follow me on Twitter at KEMMO Cup Series. And to make a $6 donation in support of Ryan Newman to the Rescue Ranch, visit the link in the description. With another NASCAR video, this has been KEMMO on YouTube saying thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.